Welcome to the Superdome. What a building. This thing is majestic. Opened in 1975. The governor of this thing went to Houston, saw the Astrodome, and he said, I want one of those, but bigger. This is the largest fixed dome structure in the world. It is hosting the 49ers and the Saints today, and it is currently hosting Trent Williams and his pregame workout, which will determine whether or not he will play. That's Trent Williams and Austin Pleasant's locking horns. Williams on the left, testing out the knee. If he ends up feeling good, then he's going to be in the lineup for the 49ers. The update for today is that Jauan Jennings is likely to play. Amend the headline of this video from the Superdome based on whether or not Trent Williams is cleared at 90 minutes prior to kickoff. That's when the 49ers inactive list does come out. So we're going to watch some of Trent Williams' pregame work here. We're going to take a look at the Superdome, which has hosted 8 Super Bowls, including a 49ers 55-10 win over the Broncos to close the 1989 season. Perhaps the most dominant Super Bowl performance ever with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. Today, it's not going to host the Super Bowl. It's going to host the 49ers, 1-0, against the Saints, 0-1. Spencer Rattler, the quarterback for New Orleans, not quite Archie Manning, not quite Drew Brees. Mac Jones, quarterback for the 49ers, not quite Brock Purdy, not quite Joe Montana, not quite Steve Young. There was a day when the Saints were in the 49ers division. Do you remember the wild NFC West days that featured New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina, and San Francisco? Well, a lot of the games of that division were played here in this iconic stadium. The New Orleans Superdome broke ground in 1971. I guess I should say the Louisiana Superdome would be correct. Now it's the Caesars Superdome, big casino presence here in New Orleans. But this broke ground in 1971. That was the year that Candlestick saw the 49ers move in. Candlestick was older, but they enclosed it for football in the early 1970s. So around the same time, this was built as a multi-purpose venue. It's hosted the NCAA national title basketball game several times. And now it is hosting just the New Orleans Saints and some other college football, including the Sugar Bowl every single year. Looks like the workout portion for Trent Williams might be finished. The camera's a little bit shaky. And we've got 5 minutes before the doors are that. Mac Jones is going to get $400,000 in incentives if he wins 4 games this year. The music has started at the Superdome, so I have moved the mic closer to my mouth so we're not getting drowned out. So we're going to wait for the Trent Williams walk off the field. We're going to talk a little bit about this stadium. I'm happy to answer any of your questions on this beautiful morning in New Orleans. Hopefully this is better for my feed. I understand that I cut out the Wi-Fi and I put it on cell data. The press box here in New Orleans is up here. And because of that, I think that the Wi-Fi coming down from the press box probably didn't extend to where I am. I'm just sitting in the upper deck of the Superdome. When we say I go to the top row, well, I've already been to the top row because that's where I'm going to be sitting during the game in the press box. Trent Williams still on the field, having a discussion with a lot of the 49ers training staff. 49ers have yet to take the field for their general warm-ups. That's still going to be about an hour away. We're going to have early warm-ups starting in a few minutes. And then it's going to move to the 49ers putting on their visiting uniforms. They're going to be wearing their whites today with the gold pants. And the Saints coming out as well, and this game getting underway. It's an early window game, 10 a.m. body clock start for the 49ers. Any questions? I will be happy to answer them right now. Mike didn't tell me anything about the video dropping out, so I didn't know that we might have had some issues with the Wi-Fi. This building, again, it's older, but they did renovate it. It was a shelter during Katrina or after Katrina, but it was damaged during Katrina. The roof was damaged. So they had to extensively renovate this Louisiana Superdome, which was the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and also now the Caesars Superdome, if you want to look at the sponsorship. Mac Jones, the quarterback today for the 49ers. He is somebody who has starting experience, which San Francisco is happy about. I don't think that the 49ers have their backs up against the wall at all with Mac Jones as the starter. In fact, they upgraded the starting QB2 position for a reason, because most starters don't play all 17 games in a season. Brock Purdy is not exceptional in that regard, and now he's dealing with the toe injury. There's a chance he's back next week. I don't think that it's probable, but there is a chance he's back for the Cardinals game. I think it's much more likely that Purdy returns for week 4 against Jacksonville. The discussion is ongoing between Williams and the training staff. I'm trying to read the discussion for some clues. The workout for Trent Williams a few minutes ago seemed to go smoothly, but you never know. Last year, he went through a workout ahead of the game against the Seattle Seahawks, didn't look all too comfortable, ended up playing, but then we didn't see Trent Williams for the rest of the season. So all of that has to be factored into the decision the 49ers make today. It's not a desperate situation by any means. The 49ers are 1-0. It's early in the season, and Trent obviously wants to make sure that he doesn't do any further damage to his knee. Did not have a good week 1. Gave up 6 pressures, the most since 2018. So he's looking to work off some of the rust and also obviously work off whatever is afflicting his knee. Again, Jauan Jennings is likely to play. Brock Purdy might be back next week, but it's likely going to be one more week beyond that. And we are in the beautiful, what an imposing building, the beautiful Louisiana Superdome that has now been here for, 1975, 50 years, right? 1975, 25, 50 years of the Louisiana Superdome. Again, the governor of Louisiana, when they were building this, said, I want one of the Astrodomes in Houston except bigger. And that's why they call it the Superdome, the largest fixed dome structure in the world. So it is an impressive, impressive place. And this is where the 49ers and the Saints are going to get after it in a little bit. So right now, it looks like Williams in that conversation